Welcome, my people. Welcome to another episode of Beyond Property and Profits. And in today's episode, we've brought somebody that you never expect to be. Somebody that have built herself from zero to grace. She has built herself from ground roots. She has been a top sales director for how long I can imagine. And that person is no other than Madam Jacinta. Madam Jacinta, you're welcome to today's episode. We're really glad you're here. So today we want to talk about land.
Okay.
Yeah, about land. People out there, like this episode is about me asking you what people want to ask. There are some tough questions that people out there have no answers to. They want to ask, but there are nobody there to answer that question. So we brought you here to come and answer those questions. And I'm glad you're here once again. So back to our land. A lot of questions have been coming up about this land sales, land property, and all of that. So what will you say, or what advice will you give to those people that want to buy land, or let me say, tie their money down with land, but don't have that patience or that patience to wait and eat the income?
Okay. The advice I have for them is one, I want to correct something you said.
All right.
Buying land is not tying your money down.
Okay.
You're not tying your money down. Rather, you're investing your money into something that is more profitable. So, if you have this mindset that land is a transgenerational wealth, you will not have this mindset of, I'm tying my money down. Rather, you're building your wealth. Because land adds value
Yeah,
to life, whether you like it or not.
definitely.
So, when investing in land, there are so many things you put into consideration. You don't just buy land because people are buying.
Okay.
A lot of people make mistakes today because they don't do their due diligence before investing in land. And when investing in land, don't just invest emotionally. Yes, some do it because I've seen some investors, they don't want to buy that land, but because maybe they just want to patronize the consultant.
Exactly.
Or they just want to show.
How powerful.
Yes. I'm one of the big boys in town, let me invest without knowing anything about the land.
Yeah.
So in the long run, they will regret it. So before investing in land, there are a lot of research you make about that land. Does it have a legal document?
Okay.
And another thing, another mindset investors should have is they should have this mindset of discipline themselves before going into it.
Okay.
Because if you don't have discipline in you, in fact, you will regret your decision. You have to be disciplined. You have to be patient enough. And investing in land is a long-term business, not just a short-term business. Because if you go for short time, you miss it. You regret it. You keep on investing on and on. But when you choose the long time, you will enjoy it.
That's interesting. Well, Madam, just you said something. Don't buy land because people are just buying.
Yeah.
Rather, you have to do your due diligence. But if I may ask, should there be a main reason to want to invest in land? Like it is now. This crypto and crypto everything. So everybody wants to go into crypto. Why? Because my friend is into crypto and he's earning massive money. Everybody wants to make that one. So definitely everybody just packing themselves to crypto. So does it apply to land too? Because with that you can say people are buying land and probably they are investing and I'm seeing them yield their profit. Will I, because of that,
You just go in.
go in like that? Does it make sense that way?
It doesn't make sense. Those people that are buying, have you asked them question? What do you know about that? Let me say location in the first place.
Okay.
What do you know about that location? because that is the most important thing you put into consideration before buying a location. What do you know about government plan about that location? Do you know that some people, they don't even do research? They don't even know what government, what plan when government has for a particular location. They just buy. My aim of buying land in Ekpe might be because I have family in Ekpe. After my retirement, I would like to go home. So you can't just follow me because I'm going to Ekpe.
Yeah, to be a wrong investment.
In the long run, you will regret it.
Definitely.
So you have to do, I keep saying it, do your due diligence before you invest. Don't invest because others are investing. When you do that, you see it as if you've tied your money down. You will not see it as a value. So don't buy because others are buying.
Take your findings and do your due diligence.
Exactly.
Have a reason for investing.
Have a reason.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So let's come to the matter of the due diligence, like the documents on land.
Yeah.
You know, when people want to buy land and they make research, some people make research. Like not everybody can like dive deep into like researching that land and all of that. Some people just go to the periphery and they just move around. So there's this talk in town now about the C of O, not C of O, government and government concept land and all of that. So what land will you say it's good and profitable for someone to invest in?
Yeah.
What type of documents will you say okay, land must have before you can invest in?
A land must have survey, deed of assignment. You see, I keep telling people that a land has C of O does not mean that it's perfect. You know, C of O is just only for how many years? 99
years, yes.
So that land that has C of O, do you know how many years it has been in existence?
That's true.
So some people, when you see this land has C of O, you see them rushing, you're rushing. Tomorrow government can still take the land.
Definitely.
So do your, like I have a client, that was 2 years ago. Somebody gave him my number anyway. So when he called me, he said a friend of him gave him a particular property to buy. So he wants me to help him to do research. He's not in Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
So I took the document he sent to me to allow sir. So when I got there, because the land is not from my company.
Okay.
So I have to take it to allow. So when I got there, they check their system, do their research, they find out that the land doesn't exist. That property doesn't exist.
Audio land.
Doesn't exist.
Imagine.
And guess how much this land worth? 50 million.
And
it has C of O.
It has
C of O.
That's interesting.
So when I told the man, sir, this land is audio land, the man was like, you know, at first he didn't want to listen to me. He was like, the land has C of O. What are you telling me?
C of O always capture your attention.
C of O, C of O. When you tell them that this land has deed of assignment, they will say, what is deed? What is survey? They don't take those documents serious. It's only C of O, C of O. So after every, the man has to give that document to another person.
So go and make research on it.
The person told him the same time. I was like, wow. So this C of O that they are killing themselves.
So it's not as secure as that.
Yes. So a land must have survey. It must have deed. Once a land has these two documents, it's good to
So in one word, C of O does not just talk for a land. It must be backed up with other documents such as survey, deed.
Yes.
That's interesting. That's really, really interesting. Like some of us don't know. That C of O has been the talk of town. Once a land has C of O, people just think it's good to go. It's good to go. So, Madam Jessica, another thing is, you know the way people say invest in land, give it time, and you're going to earn big. You're going to get it big. So, what is it about this time that people always talk about? Give it time. What is it about it? Why is it that time is that important in land investment?
Okay. Time is very, very important because nobody is creating land again. I hope you know that. Nobody is creating land again.
Nobody has ever created land though.
Nobody. Land is very, very scarce now. So because of that scarcity, the value keep increasing. Again, land doesn't depreciate.
Yeah.
It keep appreciating. At first, it might look as if nothing is happening, but the land is growing naturally in value, is growing. So time plays a very important role in land. Plays a very important role in land.
Okay, so Madam Jacinta, on that, if you notice, you know that people mix these two things together: slow progress and bad investment. You know, you talk about land increasing like gradually, and people that don't have that patience. But on the other side, people also take the slow progress, mistake it for bad investment. For instance, I think people leverage on that when marketing, or like all these audio land people that sell this audio land, they leverage on that particular thing. Tell you, invest in it. Land is grows gradually and stuff like that. And people invest and they just wait. You understand? Not knowing what's going on, not knowing that literally they've been scammed. Just thinking, oh, it's a slow progress thing. So in this situation, how will somebody differentiate from a slow progress land investment and a bad investment?
That is when due diligence comes in. You must do your deep research about the land first. You must have patience. You must know that land doesn't just grow overnight. You understand? Land doesn't grow overnight. Have patience, allow that land to grow. But because so many people have this impatience, they want to make fast money. They invest in land today. They expect to start reaping it tomorrow. So if you're not careful enough, you will not know that your land is appreciated. You'll be thinking that
Exactly, it's just there.
It's just there. But if you did not do your due diligence, your land is not there. It's gone.
It's gone.
It's gone. It's gone. So one needs to be careful to identify a genuine land and a fake land. When you invest in a genuine land, even if it's 100 years, it's still appreciating. But when you enter into the fake one, sorry, it's your name. You will regret it.
That's true. That's true. So, Madam Jacinta, thank you for coming. We really appreciate you. And trust me, you said a lot of stuff. And I'm sure people out there are listening to you and picking one or two from what you're saying. Thank you really much. So, final thing, we want you to just to those rectors out there, those clients willing to invest and have been having that doubtful mind, what will you say to them?
Okay. To you, my smart investors out there, I will advise you to do your due diligence before you invest in land. Don't just invest because it has this title CFO, or because your family member is the one selling it, or many people are investing in it. Do your due diligence before you invest. And when you invest, have patience, because patience is profit. It pays, but speed costs you. If you rush in, you definitely rush out. So when you invest, exercise patience. Have it in mind that your land is appreciating. Land doesn't depreciate. By so doing, you will reap the fruits of your labor. Thank you.
You're welcome. So like she has said, when you stop rushing land, that's when you start understanding it. And you don't invest or buy land with emotions.
Yeah.
You have to do your due diligence, check your documents, and invest, wait, and heed your profits. So thank you for staying with us, and see you in the next episode. And mind you, don't forget to like, share, and comment. God bless you.